afternoon, good day, good morning, wherever you are. It's been such a long time since I last joined this platform. It's been a very hectic period, a very busy time for me, but I'm so happy to be here to see you again. I thought I should just record this one before we start again with our moments of insight and growth. We've benefited a lot from people that have joined us, and we've spoken about their lives, about what they have done and achieved. And we have been learning a lot. We're going to carry on diversifying our program. Today, I just want to spend a short time talking about 7 marks of hurried families or people. Just 7. What do we say this? 7 marks of hurried families. And I've taken this from a book which is called A Little House on the Freeway. And the first mark, these are families or people that cannot rest. People that cannot rest. They have a crowded schedule. They are over-involved in so many things. Their industrious veneer hides the fact that they are restless inside. These people feel guilty when they have nothing to do. In fact, I read a quote by a guy called Charles Swindoll, where he says, busyness rapes relationships. It substitutes shallow frenzy for deep friendships. It promotes unsatisfying dreams, but delivers hollow nightmares. It feeds the ego, but it starves the inner man. It fills the calendar, but fractures the family. It cultivates the program, but plows under priorities. The first sign or the first mark is people that cannot rest. Whilst they're cooking or doing whatever, there's a TV shouting, blaring out there. And it's just a busy and noisy environment that does not allow any sense of quiet. These people are intimidated by silence. They don't like silence. And as their hearts are crying out for rest, they answer back through noise and entertainment. And so these people are keeping their brains excited by these external sounds, and yet internally they find no rest. Somehow noise becomes some sort of help. It helps them to cope with their inner restlessness. The third group are families and people that never feel satisfied. These people, there's always something that they want, even though they've got this thing now. Something is in their hands, but they're looking elsewhere for something else. There's a new there's a new that they just have something, but they're never satisfied with who they are and what they are doing and what they have right now. They like constantly upgrading. It could be a gadget, it could be a car, it could be a house, whatever it is, it could be furniture. But these people are never satisfied with anything. They move from place to place because they feel like there's this thing that has got to be satisfied. For them, contentment and satisfaction is always down the corner there, but they never have it in their hands. They are robbed of this rest because of never feeling satisfied. The fourth group of us are families or people where there are no absolutes. There's no sense of absolute right or wrong, a sense of knowing what can be and cannot be done. Everything in this family is relative. Everything in this person's life is relative. There's nothing that guides them about what it is that is right to be done and wrong to be done. There's no planning. Everybody just does their own thing at whatever time. They have a hard time imagining life beyond the moment. They are the now people. And there's a lot of unfinished business activities in their lives. It's just that there's no absolutes, man. Everything goes here. There's no values that they're basing their lives on. These are marks of hurried families and marks of hurried people. The sixth one are families or people who are called suffering servants. These people help the whole world. They're there. When you need someone to cry on, they're there. When you want some sympathy, these people are ready to sacrifice themselves. They are the first to go to rescue. They are the first to comment on the videos on social media. They are the ones who are out there, very, very supportive. They are counselors, psychiatrists, and psychologists of everyone. They have the time to nurture everyone else except their own families, except their own lives, except their own people that are close to them. And these are some of us who are always, always ready. But we do this while suffering in silence. We are tired. We are resentful because we don't do this out of the goodness of our hearts. Sometimes we do this simply because we want acceptance. We neglect our own health, but have time to do everything else for all these other people. You know, these are people who are doing great things for others, but they are unhappy inside. That is a sign of a hurried person or a sign of a hurried family. The seventh one, these are families in which storms are brewing beneath the calm. Or these are people that look calm, cool, and collected, but somehow something is brewing underneath that veneer of calmness. Most of what they do with relative ease. They exude peace. Everything seems to be done, but inside that or beneath that calm smile, there's a secret pain. Something is bubbling up there, something that's ready to burst out into the open. And so these people are secret warriors. They are worrying secretly. And those are the signs, hurried, who are living hurried lives. I can also add just Ipasela, world-class achievers. These people are just achievers. You know, they like the applause of winning because the environment in which we live applauds people when they appear to be winning and just doing everything out there. You know, they want that appreciation. You know, they want that sense of attention. And these are the things that make us so unhappy. So in summary, we are so busy we cannot relax. We are uncomfortable with being quiet. We are seldom satisfied with what we have. We are overlooked and underappreciated. We always feel like that. So just let's think about it. And I'm thinking about it myself because I'm not pontificating. What's the situation with you, with your family? What is it? Does it measure up against these 7 or 8 marks? And what can we do about it? How do we turn our families around so that we can be restful, less noisy? Obviously, I'm not talking about a place like a graveyard, but a place that is just relaxed. There's peace, there's tranquility, there's ability to think. All these things are necessary, especially in this environment of always rushing for the next exciting thing. We need to relax and come back. And for me, such time that I normally do this, especially it's on Sabbath. But you may not have that belief, but you may find still rest. And we also find rest in Jesus. Thank you.